And they're not paying attention to the whole movie the whole time. And then at the end they go, "Ah, he's dead." It's like, oh my God, I almost got up and threw my popcorn at them.
Can you remember the last show or movie you saw that scared you?
Legally Blonde. No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Under Paris.
Oh, Under Paris. It might have been Wednesday because, you're trying to finish it. You got a deadline, you're laughing, you're crying, you're doing everything.
Yeah. I cried during Anatomy of a Fall, the Justine Triet film, in the theater. I remember being so taken aback. You know what I'm really into right now? I'm really into olives.
Oh.
Okay. I love
Green
olives.
or black?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
I like things with pits.
Good. Well, if you're at this hotel, at these kind of hotels, you can get olives all the time.
Yeah, but sometimes at the really nice ones, they do too much. It's become something else. It's like...
Yeah, truffle olives.
Yeah, don't do that.
Theater watching The Sixth Sense, and the movie had been out for like 6 months already, and I didn't know. I didn't hear about it from the media.
The fact that you were able to go 6 months.
Yeah, I swear to God. And
it's insane.
Yeah, and there were these two old ladies in the front row talking throughout the whole movie.
Aww.
It's a touching story.
And do you watch the movies with subtitles, English dubbing, original version?
I do the original language, and then I'll do subtitles if I need them. He voices Wednesday in Italy.
I'm a big fan of dubbing, just because I grew up on
Your character in Wednesday season 2 that you think would be a bit annoying to watch a movie or show with?
Enid.
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
She'd be terrible. She wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's...
And it wouldn't be like thoughtful commentary either.
Yeah.
Losing brain cells listening to Enid.
I agree with that. As much as we love her.
Of course.
Okay, hi. Again, nice to meet you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, I'm good, I'm great. I love this series. It's always been my favorite. Before I start, let me give you these little friendship bracelets. I come bearing gifts from Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's
They're
amazing.
kind of gothic Puerto Rican friendship bracelets.
I actually went through in my life when I was in school.
I was homeschooled too. Yeah, I did a bit of that too. Public school, not so much. I feel like I kind of would have been, if there was anything like big happening in, let's say, by the lunch table. This one. Do you?
I just rewatched Lord of the Rings on repeat as a kid, so
That too.
This is, we had like 3 movies on DVD growing up, and one of them was The Pacifier, where Vin Diesel plays a babysitter to Brittany Snow and a couple other kids. Maybe Zac Efron, I don't know, but he was like a spy, and I just.
Music is such a big part of the show. Like, it carries so many key moments for the characters. If you had to choose a film score to be featured in an episode 4,
Rival score is up there just because that's quite alien and heavy and.
I was actually thinking about that score when I was writing this question. It's
Really?
crazy, it's crazy.
That one, or do like a Goblin score. I feel like Suspiria, there's plenty of stuff on there that would be
That's awesome.
fitting for Wednesday.
Probably
that like weirdly
fits what's going on in her head.
That's cool.
Nice. I feel like I too wish I could set certain people on fire. So it doesn't take much. It's just, if anything, it's quite freeing to have that headspace. And but I think what creates that is, I think because she grew up in a household that.
I am now joined by Wednesday Addams herself. She needs no introduction, but we'll give her one anyway.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us, Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing?
Back into Wednesday's headspace for this season.
I feel like I kind of fell into her quite naturally. A few years had passed since the show had come out, but sometimes when you do a character for so long, because we were shooting the first season for 8 months or something like that, so she was very familiar to me. And also, when you're working in that headspace and you're working on scripts, wardrobe designer, she's absolutely incredible. And yeah, so her costumes as well, Nirvana Jalalvand, who did my hair and makeup for season 1, did my hair and makeup this time around.
And it's such an incredible choice you've made with the character, I have to say.
Oh, thanks. I don't know when that happened. I just remember kicking myself once I realized that it was a thing. It felt wrong to have my eyes closed. And it's always funny because I appreciate the editor, Jay, because he, I think, knows when to use the blinks and vulnerable Lean Atwood and Mark Sutherland so immensely that I just kind of let them play and do what they need to do.
Right.
I think when I first had my big fitting, you have one big fitting at the beginning of a show, and then you're shooting so much it's harder to get in. So we just did hours of trying on clothes.
So how do we see Wednesday's dynamic with her mother expand and change? And what was it like bringing that to life with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Well, it was a hard balance because she's very annoyed with her mother, and I didn't want to repeat season 1 because they're kind of going head to head the entire time. But in the same breath, it's entirely understandable if that her personality still gets to shine a bit more, and it's not just all information, or it comes off nasty or bratty. So it was nice to have, it's understandable to bicker with your sibling. So he was always a nice comedic relief. They all screamed.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Anytime I did a scene with Joanna Lumley and then Catherine Zeta-Jones, I was in awe, just so impressed, and truly such masters at what they do. It was
changing and how it's going to change.
I don't want to speak on Emma's behalf, but in the same breath, we talked a lot about Enid's style kind of changing and the way that she carried herself. And that's a very natural thing for a teenager to do. And she looked cool. She was becoming more confident and independent. I'm so glad that Emma is so great. She really is so talented. So I was glad that she had a bit more to play with.
Yeah, she was great this season.
Yeah, she's just, God, she's such a lovable character.
Been really interesting to see, and I've been loving that.
Yeah, and it was really important to me also that it's just, Wednesday doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to acknowledge it, that it just exists.
And oftentimes we'll do one long take, and we'll do, 3 runs of the scene, and then I'll just give them something a little different every time. And sometimes I'll do levels where it's nothing to something big, or maybe it's 3 completely different reactions, and then I trust him and add complexity to both of our characters and to bring some sort of tether into this quite ethereal, magical show. It's so great to be able to also represent modern and over decades and centuries, just the relationship between mothers and daughters and that fight for independence. And I don't know, I relate to the storyline a lot. And
Sinclair.
Oh, okay, this one I do know. Okay. I've definitely seen. It's the
I've
black
seen
and
that
white,
one.
or the pink.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I've driven by those houses before.
Have you?
In
Santa
Like
Monica.
Manhattan Beach. Oh, wait, where are they?
Santa Monica. Santa
Monica.
Monica.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
In that
We had all sorts of rigs for him. There's also scenes where he's crawling on the bed, and they had cut a man-sized hole in the middle of the bed so that Victor could lie there. We had a wild card desk that you could rip out different compartments and things like that so he could fit.
I feel so bad because he's always shoved in the worst position. Me when I see a cat. It's kind of true.
That's true for you.
True for
I'm
me.
actually glad that you read that one.
Yeah.
The silence of my apartment, coming in and it's just being quiet.
Fair.
My friends, my family.
Yeah, love that.
Us.
God, I wish I was a podcast
Probably.
person.
Thing.
I just wrapped a film a couple of days ago where I had a crazy hair and makeup call. It took me 4 hours to get ready, 5 hours to get ready. So we did start a murder podcast.
versus other.
Both.
I say I'm alright in the
I'm
morning.
definitely night person. In the morning, I don't make any sense at all.
Might be a little.
We were shooting in Jericho, and it was winter. It was
Jericho.
February or something like that. And oh, you know what? It was the explosion scene. I'm playing a Vivaldi piece.
That
And
was
yeah, but I was trying to play the cello, and my hands were so cold that I couldn't move my fingers, and it's such a rapid everything about it. It was just me and my friend Nirvana in the room.
Animals.
Absolutely. When we were shooting the second season, as a gift, or a little treat for me and a couple of my friends, we went to an animal sanctuary because I really wanted to pet cows, and that was really wonderful. Love animals.
Oh.
It's only Wednesday. This one I feel like has been around since the weekend was a thing.